Hi Copites, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to do the next episode, my Greatest LFC Players series. This player is an Irish international striker, fantastic striker. Played with some great players over the years and won a lot of trophies. And it's of course John Aldridge. So let's just have a look at him. So John Aldridge, his full name is John William Aldridge, was born on the 18th of September 1958. He's a former footballer and manager nicknamed Aldo. He was a prolific record-breaker striker. His tally of 329 Football League goals is the sixth highest in the history of English football. So he was born in Liverpool, 5'11" tall. We'll just cover his Liverpool career. So he played for Liverpool from 1987 to 89, 83 games and 50 goals. So he played for Republic of Ireland 69 times and scored 19 goals between 86 and 96. He also managed Tranmere from 96 to 2001. During his early career, he worked his way up through the lower leagues, playing in every league from the old 4th Division to the old 1st Division. Initially signed as a replacement for Ian Rush, Aldridge spent over 2 successful seasons at Liverpool, winning the league and FA Cup once and narrowly missing out on a second league title. Aldridge spent 2 seasons at Real Sociedad, becoming the first non-Basque player to sign for the club in several decades, as they abandoned their selective recruitment policy in 1991. He returned to England to play for Tranmere Rovers, becoming their player manager in 1996. He retired from playing in 1998 and resigned as manager in 2001 and has not managed since. A Liverpudlian by birth, he was recruited to play for the Republic of Ireland as part of Jack Charlton's granny rule policy. His great-grandmother was born in Athlone and travelled to Liverpool to settle in the 19th century. His career with Ireland concluded with their most successful period in international football, and he played at 2 World Cups. So let's have a look at his Liverpool career. So I know I've read parts of it, but let's just go a little bit more in depth. So it says, in early 1987, Liverpool were losing striker Ian Rush to Juventus at the end of the 86-87 season and needed a proven and experienced replacement. He signed for Kenny Dalglish's side on the 27th of January 1987 for £750,000 and was initially used as a partner for Rush, filling a position previously occupied by player-manager Dalglish and fellow striker Paul Walsh, and as an occasional substitute. Dalglish had been interested in signing with other strikers, including Chelsea's David Speedie and Arsenal's Charlie Nicholas, for a number of months before settling on Aldridge. By the time of his transfer to Liverpool in that 86-87 season, Aldridge had already scored 15 goals for Oxford in 25 games. Liverpool ended the season trophyless, including a Wembley defeat to Arsenal in the League Cup final, for which Aldridge was ineligible. Aldridge made his debut for Liverpool on the 21st of February 1987, when he came on as a 46-minute substitute for Craig Johnson in a 2-2 league draw with Aston Villa at Villa Park. His first goal for his new club came a week later on the 28th of February in the 60th minute, the only goal of the game as Liverpool beat Southampton in a league match at Anfield. Aldridge scored 26 goals in a successful season for Liverpool, including a strike in each of his first 9 games, forming a 10-match scoring run as he had scored in his final league appearance of the previous season. He linked up with new signings Peter Beardsley and John Barnes, as Liverpool lost only twice in the league season and went unbeaten for the first 29 matches. Liverpool won the 1988 league title with a 9-point lead over their nearest rivals, Manchester United, although the gap between Liverpool and their nearest contenders was considerably wider for much of the season. Aldridge scored both goals in the club's FA Cup semi-final against Nottingham Forest, with Wimbledon 1-0 up in the FA Cup final at Wembley midway through the second half. Liverpool were awarded a spot kick when Aldridge himself was fouled, and he took the resulting penalty. Aldridge had scored all 11 of his penalty kicks that season, but keeper Dave Bessett noticed that he always placed the ball on the keeper's left. Aldridge did, as predicted, place the penalty at Bassett's left, and the keeper sprang across to save it. He became the first goalkeeper to save a penalty in a Wembley FA Cup final. Aldridge's failure was his first penalty miss for Liverpool. He was substituted shortly afterwards as Liverpool lost 1-0. The following season was tough and eventful for Aldridge. Rush failed to settle in Italy, and Liverpool paid £2.8 million to bring him back to Anfield just before the season started. Dalglish played Aldridge and Rush together in the Charity Shield match against Wimbledon at Wembley. Aldridge started the game and scored both Liverpool goals in a 2-1 win. Aldridge maintained his scoring streak, often playing alongside both Rush and Beardsley in attack. While Rush missed a number of games or started games on the bench due to injuries, in the first league game of the season, a week later, Aldridge scored a hat-trick in a 3-0 win at Charlton Athletic. He scored another league hat-trick on the 14th of March in a 5-0 home win over Luton Town. In the 1989 FA Cup final at Wembley against Merseyside rivals Everton, Aldridge scored after 4 minutes with his first touch of the ball. Aldridge played 104 times for Liverpool, scoring 63 goals, 50 of them in the league. In 1989-90 season, Kenny Dalglish reverted to a 4-4-2 formation with Rush and Beardsley as first-choice strikers. Liverpool accepted an offer of $1 million from La Liga side Real Sociedad in early September 1989, with Aldridge having played twice in the league for Liverpool that season. So there you go. That is John Aldridge. What a player. I thought he'd actually won more trophies than that, to be honest, at Liverpool. So that's my bad, but it was well before my time. Like I said, I didn't start watching it till 95. That's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. Take it easy.